Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kath Dee, and in this channel I share my journey for being an international student to hopefully become a permanent resident here in Canada. So if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe, like this video, and comment down in the comment section below. Actually, while I'm going to my jobs today, I am going to discuss my thoughts, pros and cons of the limit. Well, actually, it's not limit anymore. The lifted limit of 20 hours per week. Here's the video. If you are an international student right now, have a valid permit, and have a valid off-campus work permit, then you are able to work more than 20 hours per week. That will be from November 15 to December 23, 2023. I'm gonna add the link in my description below for the sources about the rules and regulation for this one. Alam nyo, medyo nainggit nga ako sa inyo kasi during my time, I can only work 20 hours per week. But I think now more than ever, it is really important for international students, to you international students, as well as Canada. It's because the inflation, I can't imagine how an international student could afford a decent living here, even in Waterloo, with all this inflation, all of this rising prices in grocery and stuff. It's just too much for an international student, and the only way you can earn more is you work more. So this is a very good opportunity for you guys, as well as for Canada, which have a problem with manpower. There's so many there's a big gap of employment issue. Tama ba? No one is hiring new people because there's no one to hire. So by allowing international students to work more, then Canada's economy is kind of saved. So I'm gonna start with the benefits of this new regulation. First of all, as I've mentioned to you, this will give us an opportunity to earn more money because of more working hours. With the inflation, I can really feel it. Even though I'm working full-time jobs, it's really, really hard for international students to even have a decent life with just 20 hours per week if you're not getting funds from back home like me. So this is a great opportunity. Just to be honest with you, some of the international students that I know, they work under the table, but that means they work in cash, not taxable. So they ask the employer to just pay them whatever the extra hours they worked as a cash, cash basis. And this kind of deal gives an opportunity to employers to abuse, the international student, because they know we want to work, we want to earn money. So this can be an opportunity for the employer to abuse us. So if we are allowed to work more hours, then as an international student, you don't have to ask your employer to do that for you. Also, if you're not working, or if you're just working in cash basis, there's some insurance stuff that won't be covered if you get you get into an incident or something at work. So be careful. If you can work more than 20 hours, then this is not even a problem anymore, right? And the other benefit for this, you can use this as an opportunity to have an edge after you graduate. What I mean about that is getting more Canadian work experience than the usual international student have. So you have to be smart on the jobs that you are getting. So for example, you're studying a global hospitality or something about in F&B. You get the job that is related to what you're studying, so that after you graduate, you can add this to your resume saying that I work for this full time or whatever time you have. Whenever I'm talking about it, it seems like it's not a big deal, but once you graduate, it is a big deal because you have so many competition. Most especially to my career, it's in art and creative stuff. This is really, really a great opportunity for you to head on, kickstart your career. Although there's so many good things about lifting this limit of 20 hours per week work as an international student, there are also downside to it. As I've mentioned, all those benefits for us or for you guys, international student, it is so tempting to just work, grind, earn that money, earn that work experience. It is so tempting. But I have to remind you that you have to balance your work and your study. And most especially your study, because you came here to Canada to study. That's your pathway. And although there is a great chance for you to get a job after your after you being a student and starting early with your career, you still have to focus on your study. Remember, if you failed or if you drop out from a program or a course, it will affect your applications for the next permit, like your postgraduate work permit or your permanent residency. It will affect. You will lose your eligibility to get your PGWP or your postgraduate work permit, or you might lose your eligibility to working off campus, and continuing to work could make you an inadmissible to Canada on your future application. So make sure to always focus on your study, even though it's so much tempting to work so much, earn more than you could. Balance everything. You can do it. Always think about your long-term goal, not just short-term, which is to earn money right now. Long-term goal is to get your permanent residency, right? So focus on finishing your program to get your PGWP application until you get your permanent residency. So focus on that long-term goal, not just for now goal, because you've invested so much to be in this place, to be studying here in Canada, and it's a blessing, it's an investment. So you have to make it work. You have to strategize and really think about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching till the end of this video. I really appreciate that you're still here. Anyway, I hope you learned a lot from this vlog, and I hope you think more about your long-term goals, and check the description box because all the resources that I used for this vlog is right there. Anyway, thank you so much and see you on my next video.